Hey, everybody can see you. Beautiful faces. 23 week, is it? Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow. It's amazing, eh? I think I don't know how many PowerCell is surviving now.
It's been really quiet on the IC. I mean, I've
Mm-hmm.
noticed that not a lot of people post. I did see Michael's post, but I couldn't comment because
Yeah, it's
I
very
didn't have any active campaigns going.
I think also reduce the people like 300 something. But they had some new people, quite a bit new people. So
Right.
They're the only ones posting, all the newbies.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And you guys might have noticed that I'm no longer a member of the inner circle, but Sung was kind enough to let me use his login so I can
so we
still
are
keep
double.
an eye on
Oh,
things.
I had no idea. I didn't know. Okay.
I couldn't spend the $600 Canadian a month on
Yeah.
So
the
it's
inner
actually-
circle. So
so it's,
I'm still like, I'm keeping tabs, but
Mhm.
so if you ever like try to like message me or whatever, it'll
message
just
you.
say it says I've left the group, but
we could do that, all merge the one.
yeah.
It's not a horrible idea. But
Yeah.
we've got you on Skype too, so if I suppose we can.
Yes,
communicate
I'm in the
on
Skype.
right?
Yeah, I'm in the Skype group.
Mhm.
But yeah, I canceled it on a Friday and I thought, okay, on Monday, I went away for the weekend and I thought, okay, Monday, I thought I had a few days left on like my subscription or whatever. Thought, okay, Monday, I'll let everybody know. Yeah, and then I went to sign in and I was cut off. I was like,
Oh boy.
Oh, very quick. Yeah, very quick.
oh, and then I'm like, I don't actually know how to get a hold of anybody. And so luckily I had another way to get a hold of Sung on Skype, it must have been.
WhatsApp, we got.
Oh, and WhatsApp. I
WhatsApp.
was like, oh, okay, they mean business.
I'm now doing the acquisition and merging. Anyway. Anyway, so is who want to start? Dave, you want to start?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will. Let me move this over here.
So did you have that the last call with Nick?
No, actually, my last call with him will be this coming Wednesday. So then we're done. Can I share the screen, Sung? Can you
Oh, now you can. Yeah.
give me permission? Yeah, thank you. All right, so if I do that, there we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm having
Sales.
some
Wow.
sales. Yep, I know. I was actually really excited last week for our meeting to share that I was actually getting sales on a thing, and then we didn't have our meeting. And since then, I've had 2 over $600 days, and so I'm very excited. So it's progress.
That's
And
great.
so what?
What is this for? The poop
Yep,
offer?
it's the poop offer, and so I finally got my whole funnel down for that, and I can show you guys the whole thing if you like. I meant to upload it to Google Drive and I didn't do it, so but I will, and then you can see it. So let's see, actually, where is, hold on, I'm not really organized for
What is your
to
budget?
show everything.
Mhm.
So I've been slowly raising it. What's really odd, and I was going to ask, maybe Michael has seen this too, but my budget is up to 800 total per day, but it's only spending about half my budget in each campaign. And I've been slowly increasing it by duplicating the campaigns. So I started with a $100 campaign and I duplicated it, waited a couple days, duplicated again. Then I duplicated it at 200, and then I duplicated the 200 again. And so that's how I got up to a total $800 budget. But I mean, I'm not spending probably more than 300 or 350 a day. And so I don't know why it's not spending the whole budget. So that's kind of weird. Like, I know it has fluctuation, plus or minus 10% or so, but my 200, both of the $200 campaigns are really only spending about $100 a day. They're not going much more than that. So not sure what's going on with that.
What is your ROI?
Yeah,
Yep. Oh, so you were gonna say something, Michael?
Oh no, I was just gonna say I did start noticing that yesterday and the day before, but I think yeah, it was just really weird. Like for me yesterday, like all my campaigns for some reason they were just not firing either. So I don't know if it was a glitch. But then today I got some of those accounts shut down. So I think that was
Oh,
probably
no.
what it was.
Yeah, they
So
were.
I think Synagot has now been flagged
Oh, you think so?
because from my, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because
Mhm.
it's just like 3 different profiles and 3 different business managers. I mean, I'm
Ooh.
using the same,
Oh.
thing, right?
Mhm.
So like Lander and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, and at first, because I had one of my main accounts was really strong. It's like over $20,000 in spend. So they
Mhm.
didn't. So they just rejected the ad. They went retro. It went retro to. It was a bot to go and reject the ad. So it stopped, and then I appealed it. It gave it back the actual ad. So it ran, but it didn't actually fire, and it wasn't firing at all. Meaning that there's no impressions. The money wasn't being spent, and then just
Mhm.
yesterday, like all 3 accounts, it was pretty much it says active, but there was no spend whatsoever.
You know, on this campaign, so when I first launched it, I launched with a static picture and also a video. The video, and I was doing a dynamic ad, so it had both of those creatives at the same time, plus a few different variations of the text. And that's exactly what happened on the video. So I had $100 budget. It was running $75 or so to the static image, and it never ran any impressions to the video. And I was like, what? But it didn't reject the video. It got approved, but it didn't do anything. So then I said, okay, this is weird. So I duplicated the campaign. And then in the second campaign, I deleted the static image. So it only had the video as a creative. And then it did the same thing. The whole campaign would not spend a cent. No impressions, wouldn't spend. And so then I changed that campaign, or rather duplicated it again, and then deleted the video and just did the static image. Everything went fine. And since then I did it 3 more times, duplicated, and the video will get no traffic whatsoever. But it got approved 5 different times as a dynamic creative. So I don't understand what's happening with that. But finally I just gave up. I just removed that video from all the campaigns, and now I'm just running the one static ad or a static
Can you
image.
show us that video?
I sure can.
Just
It's kind
curious to why they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm sure I feel like, they didn't pass their muster, but it's just odd that they didn't disapprove it. They didn't reject it. They didn't, say anything. They approved it and they just didn't run it. If you'll give me guys 1 second here, let me upgrade everything or put everything in the Google Drive, because I meant to do that anyway. So we want to be here. And this is poop and creatives. And then I'm in Synagot. So here is the static image that I'm running. And where is the Synagot movie? 1, there we go.
Is that it? Is this the image with the blue gloves?
Yeah, so
Oh, that's kind of gross. That's
isn't that awesome?
Oh my
so
God.
gross.
So that's the image I'm running for the poop offer.
Oh my God.
Is this something that is this an original, is this
Yep.
your original
That is-
image?
That's my hand in my bathroom holding some feta cheese that I squished,
Nice.
and the toilet has orange food coloring in it. I tried several different colors, but that is when I took the picture, that was like bright neon, and it did not look like pee. But after I took the picture, it looked like pee, and I get quite a few comments like, "Why didn't you flush the toilet? Why didn't you flush the toilet?" But the page is getting tons of engagement, so it's
Right.
Oh.
working. So that's that. And then here's the video I did.
That's awesome. I love it.
Mhm.
Oh, it's still processing. I'll have to wait a minute.
You become poop specialist.
Apparently. Anyway, maybe that'll finish processing in a minute. We'll look at the video, but you can kind of see my stats here. And so it seems just so random and so hit or miss. Like some days get sales, some days not. And, because I was duplicating it, I never, basically once I started a campaign, I never mess with it. So I didn't try to change anything in the campaign. I just duplicate it and then make the changes in the duplications. And so the first ad set 1 here, if I sort by that, then that is, this is just running to a broad audience and seems to just kind of be hit or miss. And my overall ROI is about 39%. And then the second one I ran to the interest old age, and that is also doing okay with an ROI about 36%. And what's really odd is, some days I'll get a huge ROI because it'll pop a whole bunch of sales. And then other days I'll get like one or two of the lowest sales possible. So I'll only get $49 or whatever. And so
Mhm.
it jumps all over the place. And then I duplicated and changed to the interest as or I'm sorry, foodie as an interest. And 2 days, no sales, 1 day, huge sale. So, and then I just started a new campaign, which I don't have stats for yet, for food allergy as an interest, just to see, since
So
food allergies.
you did pretty
cause-
good over the holidays then. You had sales for the holidays?
Saturday was a really, really good day. Sunday and Monday were both okay, but quiet. You could
Mhm.
probably go back to the ClickBank to see that. So, yeah, so this was the holiday weekend here. So Friday had 0 sales, Saturday was great. Sunday and Monday had a couple sales each. And then Tuesday, right after the holiday, again, huge spike. And sadly, I can't even say that these spikes corresponded with increasing budgets because that's not quite how that worked out. So,
Right.
Mhm.
so anyway, it's still not a huge winner. Like, it's not 100% plus ROI. Averaged out, it seems to be dropping, over time. You'll notice the Lander CTR I was getting in the 60s, and it's kind of slowly been
Nice.
staggering down into the 40s. And I think that means something. I'm not sure what, but the CPCs have been holding steady, and the clicks have all been holding steady. So I've just been duplicating and trying to get more money through that, partially to build up the ad account so I can have a higher spend threshold. I think I'm at 600 right now. And yeah, and as of today, it was still running. So I'm not sure sitting got the offer has been flagged yet, or if it has, then they haven't shut me down yet, Michael. But that's how that's been going. So I guess my main questions, they may be rhetorical, but if anyone has answers, is why would a budget only run half of what the allotment is, and then why would one particular creative not get rejected but also not run, and can you do anything about it? So that's what I run into.
So what's
Did
your
you-
threshold? Is it 800? 800?
Yeah. It was 600 when I checked last night. Yeah, so.
Dave, the one that you said the video that wasn't spending to, did you duplicate it again and then try to get it approved?
Yeah, well, it got approved 5 different times in Dynamic Creatives.
Mhm.
So, they never rejected it. They just wouldn't run any traffic to it when it was part of the ad. So they several in multiple campaigns, the static picture got traffic on that ad, but then they just never ran anything to the video. What I have not done since then is tried to start. No, that's not true. Ad set 2 was just the video, not the static ad, and it got 0 traffic. So I haven't tried it again since then to run just the video. So I kind of gave up on
Are
the
they in
videos.
its
with
own
that built into.
campaign?
No, right now everything's in one everything's in one campaign, and I've just been duplicating ad sets.
Oh,
Can we see that
I
video,
see.
please? I'm so curious as to
your
why.
land
they
CTR is
wanna-
very good too. 63%.
Yeah, it started off as pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it finally just finished. So
Yeah,
let's see.
the Lander is pretty amazing, the CTR. That's great.
Mhm.
Wow, that's
Okay.
Wow, that's really good. That's
where was
great.
this?
That
That
is
was-
perfect. Well
See?
done.
See,
Wow.
I thought that would be cool. And I also, one of the things, I
That is
thought
cool.
maybe the text was too big. And so I actually shrunk the text and made a different variation. Same issue. So, but yeah, that was me with my cell phone in the Barnes and Noble bathroom when I was waiting for my girlfriend. And so, and I brought it home and just did a little bit of video editing. Um,
Nice.
this was
That's
something,
great. I mean,
Mm.
that's talk about wow, that's creative. Yes.
but it won't run. So I don't know. I don't know what's up.
Actually,
So here's
they
a
maybe,
dangerous thing.
yeah. Can I borrow
ahead,
your video put into YouTube? See
Oh.
how many audience will be.
You know, I thought about that. I haven't tried any, different advertising other than Facebook. I've been trying to learn this model.
Or
but,
TikTok. Can you make like TikTok and then you're gonna have a large.
well, that could be interesting. That's really interesting. That might do pretty well on TikTok. Although I think the audiences on TikTok are a lot younger. Maybe they're not 55 plus to
That's true.
use Cinegut, but you probably would do well there.
Yes, because
Good job. Dave,
yes,
so
that's
good.
excellent.
Well, thank you. I'm excited definitely
Very
about,
good.
some of the dollar results. So I made what $2,000 in sales this week, and about 600 of that was profit. So 560, that's gonna be profit. So that's nice. And I shouldn't poo-poo that, because if I can do every week like that, then $500 a week is nothing to shake at. But I'm just nervous about this lower ROI just because of the inconsistency in the numbers. I'd like to try to get that up to 100% because I don't feel like I can really scale that at that lower
Mhm.
ROI. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Oh, and here's something funny. So on my lander, I originally I made the static image to look like a play button on the video, and I used the one of the frames from the video, the Camp Poop frame. But then because the video wouldn't run, I said, well, I want more consistency. So I changed the lander picture to the hand, so it matched the picture in the ad. And the lander lost 10% click-through rate, and there were no sales the next 2 days. So I said, well, that sucks. So I put it back to this picture, even though it's different than the one that's on the ad, and it went back up again and started making sales again. So I left it with this as the static image on the lander, even though it's a different image than the ones that's in the ad. So I guess this particular picture drives a little bit of extra curiosity. So,
Hmm.
But
That's
you said you're dynamic one. Dynamic image?
yeah, but there's only one image that's running, so it's not really dynamic anymore. It's just
Okay.
what's dynamic is the text. So I mean, this is the whole lander. It's a splash page. So I mean, nothing super exciting about that.
Very simple and yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
And
Excellent.
Short but sweet. Yeah.
I try to keep it short and sweet. So
Mhm.
anyway,
Well
yeah,
done, Dave. The
That's
breakthrough
everything.
you were looking for.
excellent.
I-
Nick's gonna be so proud of you.
I hope so. I was actually
He's gonna be like
in
so
the
proud
last
of you.
in the last 4 days, when I duplicated up to the $200 ad sets, I was like, oh, come on, maybe this will give me my first $1,000 day. I was like, come on. But then I keep checking the stats, and it's only spending $100 in those, those campaigns. And it seems like unless I have another, really big day where I get some upsells and some of those $200 orders instead of the $49 orders, I'm still a long way off from $1,000 day. So.
Did
Don't know.
you maybe, Michael, did you check the synagogue in the CB Spooner or something like that? They have some ranking over.
Oh, the snooper?
Yeah. Do you know that? Or
Yeah, it's kind of slowing down. So I think that's a pretty big telltale sign. It used to be popping like 4 gravity, 3 gravity, 6 gravity a day. Now it's like day before yesterday was like 0.8. Now it's like 0.5. So I think it's definitely, at least it feels like reaching the maximum. Like I think I'm experiencing kind of the same thing you are, Dave. It's like really inconsistent. I think in the beginning, the first 2 weeks when I was showing you guys when I started making my breakthrough, like the sales, it felt like there was a lot less resistance. Now it feels like, God, there's so much resistance now. And like now it's like within the last week, it's like whatever I make the day before, I'm giving it right back to Facebook the next day.
That's what it feels like to me. Like I have a big day, and then the next day is like crap. So
yeah.
And my campaigns were the same because I had some, a $300 day, couple of $200 days, but then just wait 1 or 2 more days and then no sales, like So a same thing. I think I was probably maybe same thing about 30% positive ROI.
Mhm.
But then it just was so inconsistent. So,
Mhm.
and my max budget was, only did 120 a day was my max budget.
Yeah.
Good. How about-
Sorry to interrupt.
Mhm.
Sung is sick in the lobby by any chance?
Sorry?
He's
Oh,
here.
he's here.
Oh, he's here. Sig is here.
He signed
Oh,
in.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't see
you
it.
maybe screen, you have to.
Oh, I see
Oh.
Sig. Hi, Sig. Wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure if it was, just in the
Live.
dark.
Okay, by the way, speaking of SIG, can you update your stuff? Sigrid? Yeah,
What do you mean? Like my
yeah,
weekly?
your week, last week, or 2 weeks, last 2 weeks.
Okay, so basically I have been testing a lot because I do think that I have and that we have everything like ready at this point. You can see what Michael has done over the last few weeks, what Dave just showed us, what Lindsay has also showed. So for me, we just need like the right vein. The only problem is that I don't know what exactly that means, right? So I have been testing a lot. It's kind of a long story, but the affiliate manager from Revision, that was the product when I get my breakthrough. Well, I talked to him a lot at the time, and we have been talking, and he recommended. Well, Seracare is also from the same vendor.
Mhm.
So the guy started to recommend me other offers, and started to even recommend to me like another ad network that is called AdBullion, and basically both Revision and Seracare and some other offers belong to AdBullion. So
Right.
basically, I switched to it. I didn't switch. I opened another account in another ad network. There are tons of ad networks out there. So just trying to test. So I have been testing Glucophore, which is a diabetes offer from this ad network.
Mhm.
From the same ad network, I've been trying Folifort, that is for hair
Hair loss?
loss. And I have been testing from the same vendor from Synogot and some others, the revenue partners. They launch another Vision offer.
Mm.
So of course, for me,
You already have all the creatives and the copy, so
yeah, it was really important to test it. So I have been doing that. No pop yet. Sales to maintain my testing, but that's what I'm trying to do.
Are
Something
these
important.
are these offers not available on ClickBank? They're only available on AdBullion?
They have some offers that they put on ClickBank, and they have some other offers that they only have on AdBullion.
Gotcha.
These two are only in AdBullion.
Okay.
So
Bullion. Is it?
Like beef bouillon?
BULLION, bullion.
Another
So-
clickbait.
yeah. And last week, I was also testing Altai Balance, that is another diabetes offer. I was talking to Michael about it. I think that eventually that is going to be a huge one just because it comes from the same people that did Medicore.
Mm,
Sure.
mhm.
So if you get a chance to see it, you're going to see is another actor and everything, but the diction and everything and the timing and everything is the same as Medicore.
Mm,
Looks good. I tested last week. Didn't have a problem. So I'm trying to test again a lot within my budget, and that's it. Just trying to see where I can get a pop.
What was that one called, Sig?
Altai Balance. ALTAI.
Multi balance. Okay. And then that one is on ClickBank.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm sorry, what was it called again? L what?
ALTAI. Balance.
Is it weight loss? Is it?
No, diabetes.
Pretty-
Altai Balance?
Yes.
What a weird name, but okay, thank you.
Yeah. I think that's it for me.
That was a lot, Sig. You did a lot of
Good
testing.
job. You being.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look-
that's
looking,
what I'm trying to do.
looking into new, new avenues too.
Yeah. And also it is something that Dave said and Michael, it is really inconsistent because I was trying to monitor this time a lot my landing page,
Mhm.
and I was getting one day, for example, over 50%. Then okay, that's good. That's good enough.
Mhm.
The next day, going back to 20 something, and up and down also the landing page. So for me, it is like the traffic, the quality of the traffic, and because I do some changes here and there to the landing pages, but also I'm using the same landing page as, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Mm.
And 3 and 4 weeks ago, I was having like 20 something. So at that time I was thinking, okay, this needs to be fixed. But then I run it, let's say today, and then today I get more than 50% landing page CTR. So there is, again, like no actual explanation to what's happening.
Hmm.
So it is weird. It's weird.
So why you think it maybe unstable? What's the reason? Do you?
For me, it is traffic. Yeah, for me, it is traffic.
Traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, traffic. Why not? I actually Facebook representative called me in the morning, but I didn't. I was they called me 7 o'clock in the morning, so I missed the call. I think keep chasing me.
Yeah, they chase you. That's for sure. Hmm?
So I didn't ask them if I talk. So
Yeah, I get it, and I know that they call from Brazil. So as soon as I see the in the phone,
okay.
yeah,
Oh, your headquarters in Brazil, the Facebook headquarters in Brazil?
they have in many places over the world, but at least they are calling me from Brazil every time.
I think Korea from Singapore. Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's interesting.
calling from Singapore.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so I know when they are calling.
Oh, so they have your number, yeah?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
have-
I did make like a couple of calls, but then I didn't see the value.
Mhm.
But they keep calling and keep calling.
Oh,
They see the value. They're like, spend more money with us. You're like, well, send me better traffic and I will.
Well, that's true. At some point, they were asking me to hire my budgets just because,
can
no actual reason.
Cipri, can you? I mean, because since you are advertising a lot, but I can they ask you to invite for a Facebook agent? So usually you become agent, you're gonna have a representative on time. So whenever you have a shutdown, they can help you, have a solve the problem in 2 hours, something like that. I think some Korea, there is a lot of agent, they do that way. So maybe
Not,
we will go.
not yet, because I think those guys are from marketing. And also because it's not the same BM, I guess. Not the same.
I think there is a web page you can apply for become agent. So it's in that case, you could help, other people too. That's what I was going to do. But they said at least you have a 10 account, 10 pages, and then spend $200 each pages. And also you spend maybe 30 grand or 40 grand overall, like 6 months, and then you're qualified. But you have to register your business, the verification.
Right.
That's I think the qualification.
And I imagine all those pages and stuff would need to be in the same business manager, because you can't tell them you're doing it across multiple business managers.
But that's how much.
Out of curiosity, Sig, just because I'm learning this process, what is your spend threshold in some of your best accounts?
$900, and then you can, at some point I asked them, because you can, there is like one place to ask for it to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
When I was doing revision, I put it on 2000.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little bit easier not to have
1,500. I had you can ask them increase.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know, maybe when we get to higher amounts, it is going to make sense. But
right,
yeah, at least my bank, they don't care if it is 900 or 2,000. So
cool, thanks. Cool.
Good job. Sid. Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
Janine.
Well, guys, I mean, I'm really excited for, Dave. Good job. It's wonderful to always hear that there's results. I didn't hear too much about what Michael was saying, but it seems like yours, you reached your plateau basically. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, it's kind of coming down. It's kind of like I'm actually just down to like my beginning test now. I'm almost actually even gonna move away from Synagogue. Like this, I'm on my last leg of one brand new account that I'm testing on traffic. The other ones, like I think because I want to salvage my main account, the one that I said I had like over it's like $28,000 in spend, because I feel like if I keep pushing that, like they're gonna end up shutting it down. Like there's already warning signs, like ad rejected, and then they give it back. But then because I have 5 different ad accounts in that BM, like the third one, it still had $2,000 spend, right? So usually what my experience is that's okay. But even the $2,000 one, they immediately, not even ad rejected, it was just straight shut down, not give it back. And all these rejections were the same thing as unacceptable business practice. So
I've never heard of that. Unacceptable business practice. That's something new I've never encountered. That's new.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, the unacceptable business practice was like you can't scam people out of their money or their information, all that stuff, right? And then it kept on saying like change the website. But yeah, I don't know if it was a lander actually, because I changed it. I mean, these are happening all across different profiles and different domains at the same time too. So it was the same thing, unacceptable business practice. So that's why I'm under the assumption that, dang, this is on the radar.
Have you had any like refunds or chargebacks for Synagogue?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's starting to come back too. So that's also another sign that I'm thinking like, dang, this is starting, like things are starting to hit all at once. You know, in the beginning it was all gravy. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of chargebacks. I got one chargeback,
Oh,
but compared to weight loss, it's like miles and miles ahead, right? Because weight loss is like a ton. I mean, that's why how I got my ClickBank shut down. But this one is like one, and then we've been making so much sales on this that the percentages is so small, but it is starting to come. 2 refunds so far, you know. But yeah, it's just, and I tested a ton, and I'll show you guys
did.
my spreadsheet. And I think
You
I was
did.
looking at Dave's spreadsheet. I was like, dang, Dave, all right, you took some notes from me. I'm gonna take some notes from you because yours
Good.
look clean. Because my problem right now is you were able to filter out. I wasn't able to. Like you're gonna see it. It's just it's like all over the place. There's so many rows and so many different like ad sets, and they have their own days, just like Preselio. Like I get lost in it. Like I'm getting lost in it myself now. It takes an hour a day of my time, or maybe even more, just to dissect. Or not even just to dissect, but just to add it into my Excel spreadsheet,
Mhm.
and then having to dissect it and analyze it takes another 3 to 4 hours because I'm trying to like go from this page and this Excel and this page and then seeing from this and then that. It's just it makes my mind hurt sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even create that. I'm not even creating ads anymore. I'm just like more
Just
than
doing all
half
the
my day
numbers.
looking at
Right.
spreadsheets. I was like, dang, I should have been an analyst.
But you
So
did, I mean, amazing amount of, um, put together amazing amount of data for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're very organized. Yeah.
We should start a big data company.
yeah, no kidding. My whole spreadsheet I created after seeing you 2 weeks ago with yours. I was like, oh man, he's so organized and I am so disorganized. I gotta get in shape. So I totally went by the I want to be like Mike and made all that. And honestly, I'd be happy to share not only a template of my thing, but how I did it. And maybe I'll make it. As a matter of fact, I will. I'll make a little video for you guys and put it in the UA. Because in Excel, it's super easy to make a chart like that where you can sort and filter by all sorts of stuff, and it makes it
Is,
really easy.
Microsoft Excel, is this Microsoft
Yeah,
Excel?
that is yep. I do mine in Microsoft Excel. Yep.
Really great. That I have Microsoft. Yes, I don't even know how to use Google because it doesn't work for me.
You
It's complicated.
Dave, do you have a Click Magic or?
I do have ClickMagic, but I still haven't gotten it to work properly. So I've been ignoring it. I've just been
Oh,
pulling
so
all my
using
stats from.
Excel for all the calculation from
Yep.
Facebook.
Yep, sure have been.
Oh, that's great.
So my questions to all of you guys, have you been in contact with other members who have reached, $1,000? How, because based on the IC, and I've been seeing comments, discouraging comments from people that have had enormous success.
Yes, yes. I was actually talking to Lindsay, and I think she was one of the first that hit
Sorry,
the $1,000 club.
Sorry to interrupt, Nick. Can you close the screen so we can see other people? Dave? Whose screen is this?
Let me close it. I was gonna share this. Give me a
Oh,
second. Let me
go ahead,
get-
Nick, if it's, I mean, Michael, if it's yours, please. I thought it was, go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. No, I was just saying because so I did talk to Lindsay, and Lindsay was kind of like one of the first few that actually hit the 1,000 when we were all in this Nick's mentorship. So she's been like at this for quite some time too.
Lindsay
yeah,
from
I
our
think
group?
No.
Lindsay, no, not that.
Not
Lindsay, the other
Lindy,
Lindsay.
that lady, what's the lady name?
Oh,
is it-
there's another Lindsay in the group? I didn't know that.
No.
Yeah, in Inner Circle, yeah, in Inner Circle.
Okay.
She was actually originally part of my pod. But basically, long story short, is that, yeah, we kind of corroborated in terms of the stats of like, kind of like what I was saying earlier, like what you're experiencing too, Dave, is that Facebook now, like after iOS, I mean, I'm guessing this is what happened to iOS, right? It's like, it's super, super unpredictable, and it's also just not consistent at all, which is very concerning to all of us, right? Because for me and her, like we're on this full time, like this is our livelihood. So we need consistency. Like I said, it's
Yeah,
very discouraging.
Which advertiser goes in blindly looking for traffic? Like you always have your target audience in mind to advertise to, right?
Is
I mean,
it
me as a real
Right.
estate agent, I work for
I-
Sotheby's.
Michael?
I
Isn't
don't just like send brochures to just random people. I mean, I select the neighborhood, I select certain income. I mean, you have to have a targeted target, right? So this is very discerning to think that, okay, I'm just gonna put on a blindfold and just see if Facebook sends me the right traffic, which I have done, and I've lost a lot of money. And like, you know, I got smart. I said, after I lose 500, I'm gonna stop. You know, and, you
Michael,
know,
is it Jennifer or Jennifer? Or
Yeah.
not
Oh,
me?
right. That's sorry. not
Jennifer,
Lindsay,
Jennifer,
Jennifer. That's right,
Jennifer
Jennifer.
Lopez.
Jennifer.
Yes.
The comp?
Yeah, Jennifer.
oh yeah, Jennifer.
Lacombe, yeah.
I-
But I
I'm
mean,
familiar with
she's
Jennifer.
brilliant too on this. And she has her own power cells, and they collaborate as well. And so I think the general consensus is that, yeah, this is increasingly getting more and more difficult. And yeah, even the stats, you know, I mean, you can see this, right? So I mean, this is what I mean. Like, I have to clean this up because these are all basically in its own individual ad sets that I had to run and kill. But there's like rows and rows and rows. Like, how do I even make sense of all this, right? And that was just phase one. And then there's phase two, the lander part. And here's the thing that's hard to track is that because I'm duplicating in threes. Dave, sounds like you are too as well. So it's like, how do we connect the dots of like, okay, like ad set 1 was hitting really good for 2 days. It's blowing out of the water. That might be a vein. So I'm going to duplicate ad set 2 and let that run and then kill the other 2. Like, how do I, you know what I mean? Like, how do you follow that trail to really dissect like, oh, this was the vein, like all the way through, and you can see and compare, like, did the CPCs get better or worse, or the ad CTRs, like all that stuff, right? Because right now I'm just listing 1, 2, 3, and I have to go back and say, okay, add copy 1, copy 2. Let me see if I can show you some, or like that. Like, yeah, like copy 1, like copy 1, copy 2. I have to go in and find it. I mean, I guess I can see if I go through and say like, oh, this is a longer warning one, and these are ones I killed day 1 because they sucked. And then the greens, I guess I could do that, but it still takes a really long time. Like, it's just like so many rows. But yeah, I mean, it's just very inconsistent. So I think I'm a bit discouraged. I'm a bit discouraged. I think that's the brutal honesty right now. Is I'm like,
Yeah, so
holy
I
crap!
Yes, thank you for being honest, because I've been feeling like this for about a month.
Yeah,
I
I
just-
know. And
There's got to be a better way, you know. And I wasn't sure. Did all of you guys get the email from Jerry and
Yeah.
about the AI generated
Oh, the new
funnels
program.
yeah, YouTube.
using
Yeah.
YouTube? There's a free webinar tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. Did you get it, Sid? Because you have you have this weird. Well, it was sent to me multiple times. I'm assuming all of you guys got it, but they're gonna. Hopefully, this will be free to all of us in the inner circle. You know.
It won't be. I'm sure it's a sales pitch for their new program.
It'll
so,
be, I would have bet
It
it's gonna
is,
be the same
yeah.
price as
healthy
the other
commissions.
one.
Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
you're right. It's got to be a $2,000 program, easy.
At least we know where all the mentors are spending their time.
I know.
Exactly.
When I saw that, I was
Like-
like, oh, that's what Nick's
Oh,
been doing.
that's why they're making all their money
Yeah.
not on Facebook. They're making
Okay,
all
so
their money
this
on YouTube.
This is how it says, how
Yeah.
to make 31,000 plus per day with AI powered funnels and 3 simple steps. And then, you know, they're gonna, how most beta testers were able to see profits within the first 24 hours, blah, 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 blah. The simple steps you can take to start earning cash within 30 days of this webinar, right from the comfort of your home, blah, 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 blah. And so tomorrow, you have to register for it. I can forward it to you guys so you guys can, if you guys didn't get it, you guys, I think it's, yeah, I'm positive that all of the mentors are doing this right now, this new thing, because they're
Yeah,
so
they
caught
are.
in the inner circle. Nobody's participating in the inner circle.
Yeah.
Can I maybe,
Nick for sure.
can I share my
And he-
thoughts here to the?
Yeah.
I heard, I mean, I've been coaching in a lot of business now. Actually, there is no evergreen business. It's a lot of them are changing. They up and down. I think that's business. So it's Facebook is happening too. I think, you know, when the last year's success is not gonna be at the moment success. Maybe could be, but percent will be very small. So it's so anything, either we change it or keep doing it. I think this is our, I don't know, it's a choice or something like that. But I heard from some, a lot of mentors actually not doing like us. I think mentors, they were very good at active. I don't know. Is it John? Do you know the Sid? Is Jonathan is doing a lot of testing?
I don't know because he's kind of
He's been
missing.
so quiet, MIA. He's been
Yeah.
MIA too because he's doing the
He's
other
he's
stuff.
in the YouTube ads. He's in
Yeah.
part of that group too. That
So is-
showed the list of who's.
Mhm.
It's Chris Reeder, Nick Perhai,
Tammy's
Jonathan.
strong, Tammy's
But
doing
that's for sure that they're going to be there and they are going to advertise to
That's
be
right.
there.
That's
And
right. They
if
will.
if
Mhm.
you are a mentor, I
Mhm.
guess that you're going to be there. There
I
is
think
no
they're-
way around it.
I
Um,
believe their model is more people, more member. They will no
Mhm.
matter when win.
Mhm.
So it's us can be win or not, like Plug said. But I
Does
think-
anyone
I
know
believe
how to
their
run a
model-
YouTube ad? Could we just, because we have our funnels dialed in.
Yeah,
they're good funnels.
I do.
Does
I
anyone-
do. Matter of
There you
fact,
go, Sig. I think we should.
the big difference is that with Facebook, we're basically looking at day to day with all the inconsistencies and getting the sale of today and nothing like long term. And with YouTube, you basically upload a video and then maybe tomorrow is going to have a sale, and then 3 months later you're going to have another sale, and it is the same video that you didn't pay anything for it. Of course, when you upload more videos, your channel is going to have more views, and you start like creating a brand the same way that we were taught to create a brand in Facebook. But the big difference, I believe, is that YouTube can grow over time, and you can
Oh,
get.
but these are
Yeah.
buying ads. These are buying ads, paying for ads that appear in other people's feed, like
It says here how
the
to
5-second ad.
how to
yeah.
get AI robots to do 90% of the work for you. How to get something to do with like AI, like technology, which I don't know. I do watch YouTube quite a bit, so I know what Lindsay's talking about. There's always going to be an ad, right? Before the video starts, you can skip it. But sometimes some of these ads are interesting, so you're watching the ad, right? Or there's ads on, if you're on the homepage on the right-hand side, there's right before all of these different YouTube videos, or there's like a catalog, there's always going to be an ad placement on the top. You can place it there too, but this is interesting, caught my eye, because they want to incorporate AI technology, and they're saying 90%. They're going to do 90% of the work for you. So that's interesting. I want to know what that's about. But can you guys do me a favor after we end the call? Can you just send me your email addresses so I can forward this to you? I don't know how to do this through the chat, but I can forward you this because it was sent to my email address, and then because you guys will have to register if you didn't get this email.
Okay,
to,
okay. Then can I say something, because it said if AI, the
Let me
grade,
give you
whatever,
one second.
if it is very easy, I think sometimes later everybody will be on there. So
Well,
it's no longer.
It's not
Jen,
gonna
can
be,
I?
it's not gonna be easy. It's
Yeah,
not.
can I just say, I'm saying theory, if it is, they said automatically done, they whatever say. So if it is an easy one, everybody eventually will jump on. So it's gonna have a time plateau. That's my
Well,
theory.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
they
what they're
said about-
saying, is that this is one of the.
But it is not true,
the
but
next
I'm not
phase.
sure. You got to try and to find it. But anyway, for them, it's not losing, because more member will come, they will get the money.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
model is always more people they will win, not
Right.
us.
Obviously, I mean, they were so convincing that I signed up for this Facebook stuff. here I am with you guys, and I've been dedicating a whole year of my life to this, right? So, hey,
But
and people,
just
other
Jen,
people are
can I
making
just
money doing this. There
can
are
I
people
just
making money doing
saying
this.
something first, and then can you? I'm not finished.
Upload this.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
finished. Okay. I just want to think because our brain, because I love where PowerCell get together, get the different brain get together, we get the better, because I learned from them. Health Commission model is they not using it. They have more member, they will win it. So it's not us. So it's how we, 6 people get together, something collaborated, we can do something similar. That's my thinking. Because we individually play, I think we never gonna be win with them. So it's my thinking is now, because we got so many people has different talent. But my thinking is how we're gonna put together something, do together, and then we can win and consistent. Because the Michael said, now Lindsay and Dave said, biggest trouble at the moment is Facebook is not consistent. You cannot scale like this is the biggest things for me holding me back. I'm not, sometimes you win, sometimes lose. This is like gambling. So it's, I don't want to do this kind of stuff. Honestly, nobody actually wants to do that. But how, because I believe why it had experience is actually the valuable than money. I think I was get to know you guys from, living all different place, and you, each person has actually good skill, can use. I think advertising is now any company really important. I think without advertising and marketing, you cannot survive this world. So I'm now, honestly, I'm doing something different, like, but I don't know how we can, help each other. I don't know how long we're gonna last doing. I'm not sure. We'll keep doing it. But what if we something expected not happen? So we maybe have a plan B? Or that's I want to put in this, because also look like Health Commission, their models, they got something plateau. They changing. So if you don't change it, you cannot attract people, because they lost so many people. Was almost 1,000 people. Now I can see 300 people. So that's the reason they making some decision. Rob and Gary they are very businessmen, I believe. So they made a lot of money. They know the business better than us. But we don't want to be a victim. So we can learn from that how we can do something different. That's my suggestion. So is anybody have some
I
idea?
wanted to going back to Michael, because Michael was honest. He's like, he's kind of burned out with this experience. What is your next step, Michael? He's done it. He's achieved his goal. I mean, during this time, nobody else achieved what he achieved. This was like the really hard, like unattainable time, and he did it. He was able to achieve it. Dave, you're next, actually. Dave, you're next. But who knows when that plateau is going to happen, right? But, Michael achieved, I would say, the impossible. You achieved the impossible, Michael.
Thank you. I don't know about that, but I definitely had a lot of help from you guys too, and Nick and all the mentorship. But I think what was really concerning to me was that, yeah, along the lines of what someone was saying, right? It's like this isn't stable at all, which I thought in my mind, like, hey, once we hit that, now it's just a matter of, the sequence, the fundamentals, you master that, and then now it's a matter of scaling that upwards. But actually, it's not. Like, even with the stats, right? Like, I think, Sig, what you were saying too, like, I see it now, is that, I'll have super low unique CTRs, but then the pre-sale CTRs are super high, right? Or I'll have like unique CTRs are super high and then super low pre-sale CTRs. Or most often than not is that unique CTR CPCs, all your KPIs are fine. It's fine, but you just don't make sales. You just don't make sales. And no matter what you change, it's just like I changed so many of my landers trying to bump up that stupid pre-sale lander, and it just won't go up. It seems like there's no logic to it, right? And that's why I think they say ROI is king and stuff. But then again, at the end of the day, if Facebook isn't finding you the audience because half of it is gone dark for them, so they're in the dark, and now it's a matter of, I think this is my theory. Obviously, I'm completely guessing over here, is that they're trying to do their best camp, not lose any marketers, because that's business for them. So therefore, they have to try to appease everybody. Therefore, I'll make a sale a day, Dave will make a sale a day, but then that means I'm going to lose a day, Dave is going to lose a day. Multiply that across by however many big this audience is, or whatever that offer is, right? So that's how they keep people trying to feed that machine. It's like a slot machine now. It's like, oh shit, I'm going to tease you with some wins. So I'm going to keep updating you with
It's
some
true,
things.
Michael, because I
agree.
always pop a
I
sale
agree.
initially. It's always,
Yeah.
I always pop a sale initially, and then it's like no sales. Always, there's always that initial sale though, right? To entice you to like keep going.
Right.
So they give a bait
Yeah.
to attract.
So
the
It
you
little-
is.
They give,
Yeah, little teaser of a sale. And I notice that every time I publish, and not duplicate a campaign, but publish a new campaign. So even if it was the exact same campaign, if I published a new campaign, that's when I had like the $300 day. And then I published it again a few days later and got $200 sale. But like I said, it would get a day or two, sometimes 2 days in a row. And I wouldn't touch it. I wasn't touching these things. I wasn't trying to duplicate and scale and anything. But I think it's that 50% of the information has now disappeared. And it's much more difficult for Facebook AI to figure out where to send the traffic. But then also because it's not getting any of the feedback either. Like my sales aren't coming up in the Facebook half, right?
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
reporting.
Right.
But Lindsay, any idea what we get together, do something together? Do you have
So,
any idea?
I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah, just, yeah.
I feel like I asked Michael a question and we interrupted him. What's
Oh,
next,
sorry.
Michael? This year?
So
What's
I was
next?
I was trying to get to the point. Sorry, a little long-winded, trying to air some dirty laundry out. But anyways, long story short, I mean, it is probably the next bet for me. I think I am going to try to delve into this YouTube AI thing.
Okay.
I mean, I know it's probably something Sung doesn't want to hear because
It's
I
all
get
right.
it,
It's all right.
but-
Yeah, I mean, just want to hear the.
But following
Well,
Jennifer and her power cell, they have already launched in there ahead of time because apparently, I guess somebody took one of her pre-sale landers, and she's really good at this apparently. So I've never seen what it looks like, but she took that and she watched the video of like the Mark Ling. I think that's what you were talking about, Jen, right? The Mark
Yeah.
Ling. There's a Keegan, the guy who interviewed Keegan. He lists out like the 7 steps that he does,
Mhm.
right? So she
Yeah.
broke it all down. And apparently she's like 100% ROI already since
I wrote it
Tuesday,
on a
but-
sticky when I watched it.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
I was
Also,
at
Tammy-
work. I
Tammy
was
is
at
doing
work on
too.
my lunch. I was
Tammy
like,
is doing
I
the
should write these
YouTube.
down.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, I think,
So
I think that
all we
is
have
the
to
next
know is how to
round.
do that on YouTube.
Right.
It's all the
Right.
same stuff that they've already taught us. It's pattern interrupt.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
authority figure. Like it's literally all the same information. So we just need to know how to create it. They want like a 1.5 minute, a 90-second ad that basically is you just write ad copy and then you have fill in, like stock video with voiceover, and it's the AI voiceover. It doesn't have to be one of our voices. It's I guess that is probably the technology that the program is selling,
Oh, that's
is
right.
the access to a video library or a subscription to maybe one or
How does
something.
the account work? So it's not like Facebook where we have to have these fake accounts, right? We can just create.
No, you can have as many things
And you don't
going.
have to worry about modems and like getting your internet shut
Yeah,
down.
they're
See?
not running
And
through.
you could be traveling all over the world and do this. That's one of the reasons why I signed up. And then when I found that I couldn't do that, I was so upset. But we can do it with YouTube. We
I
have
said,
no
uh,
problem.
ClickBank,
Really
ClickBank,
involved
there is a hot item, is a voiceover, that one was coming up actually. I saw today, CB Snoopers there,
Mhm.
voiceover, that one is actually climbing up. Yeah,
Interesting.
kind of hot seat at the moment.
It's climbing up because of all the beta testers and Robin Gare's
Yeah.
program. So
But
Exactly.
I think David Gilmore is starting, and then Ernesto, they got
Mhm.
started YouTube, and then bring
Mhm.
a lot of other people, and then Margot
Right.
came, and then
Mhm.
Rex came too. So most of the people, I think, and then Christine as well as doing the YouTube. So they big group is going, so they now going again to with them. But
It's because,
anyway, yeah,
yeah, I
they gonna
mean,
win. But
you have to adapt to changes, you know, there's always going to be
actually,
change. You have to know how to like adapt to quickly, you know.
Mhm.
But Sig, you said you didn't get this email. Is that right, Sig?
Yeah, or I
my
didn't
half
get it,
of
but
my
I just
mentorship.
basically,
So why don't we do this then? We have an hour. It's tomorrow. Why don't we all watch it, and then Thursday we can. I'm gonna join regardless, but you know, I think it'll definitely be something to explore. That we can.
Actually, I will tell Ernesto, actually, my mentorship, half of them was YouTube. Because while we meet with Cindy, she cannot do the Facebook because I kind of had a joint venture with her. And then Ernesto, she asked Ernesto teaching YouTube because Ernesto was, when I had a mentor with him, he totally changed the YouTube with David Gilmore.
Mhm.
So they would try to teach me
So
YouTube.
so
Yeah.
Son, can you do us a favor? Since you know Cindy Zhao, Cindy is the girl from Beijing, China. So she had, I guess she had some difficulty with Facebook is illegal in China.
Oh,
So
right.
Right.
shut
Yeah.
down constantly. So I guess Sung told me, this is all what Sung told me. So she decided to do the YouTube thing because it was more feasible for her, right?
Also because
So-
my mentor was Ernesto was moved to because he was sick and tired of Facebook.
Can you ask Cindy how she's doing, what her progress is? Because
I cannot, she's not answering.
Oh, geez.
She's not answering. She's about
I
innocent.
think she's still part of the IC. I've seen her. She used
Right.
to be very active.
Final
on-
question, Cipri, are you moving to the YouTube question? What do you think? What do you thought?
I'm going to be there tomorrow.
You will have a look, yeah.
Yeah, before Healthy Commissions, I was, and I am still in another program
Oh,
that is related to YouTube.
oh, you do.
There is a big difference because there is this guy that he's a YouTube guru, and his program is about people making review videos. So
Mm.
you actually have to do the review of anything. It can be weight loss, it can be whatever. Sometimes it is affiliate offers from other ad networks. A lot of them in the IT field. Let's say that there is something about crypto. There is a program about cryptocurrency, and then somebody launched something, and you basically do the same. You promote that offer, and then you get commission. It's pretty much the same. The difference is that part of his program is for you to actually do the reviews. So many people are doing the reviews, and they have channels, and then everyone in the community is following the other person, and they are liking each other. So they have a little bit more like a community than we have on Healthy Commissions. And my point before is really important, that maybe you do something today that is going to make you money 4 months ago or 1 year later, later. And that's really important. So this guy, he has like another vertical on his business, and basically he's asking for people to promote his own program.
Oh.
So
What's his name? John Stanley? No?
Jono Armstrong.
John Stanley.
Jono Armstrong.
Oh, John Armstrong.
Yeah, so basically what I did was he provided a video of himself promoting the
Oh,
program,
okay.
and I just grabbed that video, put it on YouTube and put it on Google Ads and promote his program.
Mhm,
His program was $1,500
mhm.
and the commission was $800 something dollars.
Understand, yes.
So
Mm,
every time you get a sale, it was pretty good. It worked for me maybe the last 4 months of last year, and then I jumped literally into health automation, like
mm.
a lot of my time. So I think that is a valid idea. So I'm going to jump tomorrow into it.
Do you Sid, do you do the organic too? Organic traffic as well?
No, I'm not
Don't
doing
do the
that.
organic. I think
Yeah.
there is a organic traffic, and then also now is a big thing with the influence. You have like some celebrity or influence,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
from the Instagram.
That's for sure, because the other part of the program with this guy is really good, but basically I'm not going to sell you anything over a video, right? Not because of my English and because of many.
And some people are not comfortable like creating videos of themselves and putting it up on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, you know, that's cringeworthy, you know, that's not, yeah. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That is why the other idea of having like a video that is already done and then put the voice via
Voiceover, yeah.
AI.
Mhm.
So
Voiceover.
it makes sense. It makes sense.
The impression I got, because I watched, it was about a 40-minute interview with a fellow named Keegan. And the impression I got is basically they've taken what was successful on Facebook, meaning the odd photo, like something that catches someone's attention, and they play that for the first 5 seconds. Because you know how 5 seconds is when you can usually skip the ad. And so, and then they have a headline within that first 5 seconds of like, you know, melt belly fat in 24 hours. And then, so then if the person continues on after the 5 seconds, then it basically goes into a really mini video sales letter that you create as the ad. And it's about a 90-second, you know, ad copy using all the elements that they've already, you know, they know that works to get the psychology of people to get excited about an offer and then to click through. And so it's still creating a link to your lander. And then the lander then of course goes through your ClickBank. So it really is very similar to the Facebook ad style, but it's through a different network, if you want to call it that.
I've clicked on ads like that. It was so enticing. I'm like, I want to click to see what this is all about. My question is, how do we choose our target audience? Is YouTube, do they give you like different demographics and age groups, and do they have all that data for the advertisers to like target
the impression I got from the video was that part is easier because the algorithm is better at showing the video to certain types of people, maybe because the types of videos they're watching. That part, it didn't say like the nuts and bolts of how you actually create an ad and how you target.
Because you know, when you create a Google email address, it automatically comes with your own YouTube channel.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So I can have like 50 YouTube channels, right? So I don't know how Google are able to extract that information, right?
It's based on what you watch. It's just what you watch, right?
Oh,
like mine would be all toy videos because that's what my kids like.
Good. That's a good answer. You're absolutely right. I only watch. I've noticed that they always like send me like very similar videos, content. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can target countries. What they do is that they have keywords, So every time someone, any person, it doesn't matter if it is a affiliate person or if it is a regular person, you're going to put the keywords of the content that you are trying to for people to see. And then when people are looking or searching on YouTube, they're going to match the search with the keywords. And then the other powerful thing is that they have retargeting without basically any problem. So you can retarget people with other offers like really easy. And also something that I like about that is that you can actually say, okay, for the UK, you're going to spend half the budget or 35 or 25 or whatever you want to do. And for the US, you're going to be 125%. And you can do any changes that you want in that regard. And that's a lot of flexibility.
So
Because-
since you've already advertised on YouTube, what are the costs per clicks? What is the goal? Is it under $1? What is what is the goal with the cost per click?
I
Just
don't
curious.
know because it was like a limited market because I was just promoting this guy's
That's
offer.
right. It was an $800 commission. So yeah, that's a different. Yeah, I got it. Got it.
Yeah, but
Google
also
Ad is very similar to the YouTube. No, Facebook, but YouTube is different. Yeah. Like a Google Ad is very similar to whenever watch the search the Google, they usually pop up in the middle.
I know, but we're not doing Google ads. We're doing YouTube ads. Very different concept. We're not doing like Google search. We're doing ads on YouTube. From what I understand, is that right? We're just going to be focusing on YouTube, right? Not doing Google and then clicking to YouTube, right?
Right, that's what it sounds
the
like.
impression
Well,
I
they
got.
use Google to launch the YouTube ads.
you have to go through Google, yeah.
Yeah, because the advertising platform is on Google, but they're going to be advertising on YouTube to people who are watching YouTube videos.
Okay.
Ads.google.com.
I think I may show you. Cindy made one weight loss video. Have shared with I think Ernesto check. Maybe I will share with you guys. Have a look.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we did for that medical. So that lady did some 30-second, I think. 30-second, usually 30-second video. Yeah. So it's Ernesto kind of help. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dave's gonna have a really good time with YouTube. It looks like he's really.
Think so?
Oh,
Yeah.
and then actually, they like not a robot one. They like human voice. Dave will be very good for voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. We got a narrative.
I'm happy to do voiceover, but you're not gonna see me like the Synagogue guy just talking at the camera, reading. Wait, here's my impression of the Synagogue guy. This is me reading my lines right above the camera the whole time. All right. Maybe I could do better than that.
Right there.
Dave, you will
I
be perfect.
have some talented brothers too that do voice work, so I could
Mhm.
probably.
Oh,
if-
you have
I
two
have-
sisters and how many brothers?
two brothers.
So
yeah.
5 siblings. Wow, that's a big family. Wow.
Yeah,
That's-
my
that will
brothers are twins, and they do like improv and music and all that. But like I said, this one, it sounds like they put it all together for you, so you don't have to worry about that type of stuff. But like, I'd be interested in doing it. Of course, I'm not going to be able to shell out another 2,500 US to do it. So if there's if there's a way to like combine forces and do something and like
Get together. Yeah.
like
that's
let's
why
make this economical,
Mhm.
and because we are such a good crew of like I'm happy to write ad copy, like a couple of you guys are so good at the video stuff and the creatives, like I think if this is something that
Whatever
is
way,
at
yeah.
least an option to give a try, like I think I'm kind of at the end of my Facebook run, because I just can't make enough money to justify, like I'm basically breaking even at this point, even when I have a good week. I'm like just a little bit above. And so I'm willing to give something else a try because we have all the skills, like we have all the basics. And I even think our Synagogue campaign would do very well because it's still not a product that's like overly saturated, I don't think. So that's sort of my take on the matter. And like I said, I'm using Sung's access to Inner Circle right now because I knew it wouldn't go through on my credit card if I like had a $600 charge, and I would rather put it on ads. But
One trick is
so-
because I didn't finish the one mentorship at Christine, so they're not charging me. So when
there you
you
go.
when you finish your mentorship, they start to charging you $200. But my mentorship is I talk to Christian, I can postpone for forever. so,
Funny.
so I'm using that trick.
Yeah.
So I'm even doing it, and I'm thinking about I'm gonna bring the Korean synagogue. You have to promote that one to America. It's a very good one.
Okay.
Korea is very serious about the weight loss.
I know,
It
but
worked
is
very
this-
well.
is
Very
the
well.
VSL, do they have a VSL?
Don't we'll give you a product, so you have to make a BSL as well. So we will. Dave is good at it. You know, he
We-
can make a BSL. Yeah.
We can be a, right. We could be a publisher on ClickBank instead of
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
affiliate,
we can.
what you're
I can
saying.
bring the
Where the
tablet.
real money is.
That's right. Seriously, we'll get all the mentors from
Create a
HC to
product.
promote our product. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yes, and then Michael, you're gonna have a warehouse. They said made in America. Korea
Just
supplied
don't worry
only.
about that. I don't mind.
Korea only supplied only, you know, the
Well,
like
I'll
raw
be the-
material.
I'll be the shipping director.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's good.
And Sig will be customer service.
Perfect.
Yeah, something sell totally different, and then we can hire more students and promote
And
our
then we
stuff.
have a program that people pay us to do. Yeah.
That's exactly right.
That's
Replicate their
awesome.
success.
I love it.
Hey, guys, I have
Okay.
I have a video that I was looking for when I see the email that Janine sent about this program.
I
know
didn't
that
send the
these
email
guys-
yet. I just sent screenshots, but I think I need
Yes.
to send an email because then you need
Mhm.
for you to be able to reply to it, right?
Yeah. That's for tomorrow. But when I was looking at the description on the screenshot, I just remembered that there is one video from ClickBank. So I'm going to share my screen because I think that this is like a teaser from what is going to happen tomorrow.
Yes.
And I do believe what Son said, that these guys are really smart and they know when.
Oh
to-
yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the ClickBank guy, but the
Right.
content that they have on this video, I think is pretty much what we're going to see tomorrow. So we also have to take decisions on either jump or not, or do it ourselves. So
Mhm.
please let me know if you're hearing the video.
Can do is don't learn from those that thought
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
That's why I brought on
Okay.
AFL today to teach you what he's
Oh, this
doing.
guy too. I know it.
1,000 YouTube subscribers and how he's leveraging both YouTube and ClickBank in his affiliate marketing and internet marketing tactics. He's going to be sharing some secret stuff that he's doing behind the scenes. Let's take it away, Andy, and drop some knowledge.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for that awesome introduction. My name is Andy FL, and I run and manage multiple YouTube channels that I don't even create myself. And if you want to make money on YouTube without showing your face, without being on camera, and without even making the videos yourself, and then promote ClickBank products in the link in the description down below automatically, well, then you're in the perfect spot. I'm going to show you 3 different faceless YouTube channels that you can get started with and make money with. Because YouTube is pretty awesome for long-term growth, but maybe you don't want to show your face because you got a big pimple like I do, and then you get haters attacking you personally in the comments down below. saying that I'm trying to grow a second nose. Also, if you stay to the end of this video, I am going to give you 17 faceless YouTube channels and 17 ClickBank product combinations that is a match made in heaven just for you. You can download that completely for free. I'm not even going to ask you for your email. I'm just here to give some value to you guys. So I'm going to show you everything step by step right now. So I'm going to show you 3 ways to make money on YouTube without making videos. So I'm going to show you a hard niche to do, a medium niche to do, and an easy niche for you to do. This is good for you because you can pick between 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to show you how to make videos in them step by step. And this is for you even if you've never made a single video before. So I'm going to show you the hard niche to do right now. This channel is called Far From Average. They're getting about 3.6 million views the last 30 days and making anywhere from 5,000 up to 42,000 per month. And this is all ad revenue, basically the skippable ads before your video. But I'm going to show you how you can combine this with a ClickBank product so you can make even more money. As you can see, about 100,000 views each and every day. And what they're making videos about is how high value men act around girls, how alpha males really act, the high value code, 3 rules men should never break, your daddy shouldn't have taught you this about girls. And as you can see, this is the self-help for male audience. And they're not even showing themselves on camera. They're using this software in the background while talking into a microphone. So how you would make a YouTube channel like this is to use this tool called VideoScribe. And they make impressive animated videos in minutes. So this is how it looks like. It's very easy to use, versatile, and has fantastic value. You've probably already seen a video like this before where, you know, they're animating. There's a hand that comes into the actual video and it makes it a very engaging and a very high watch time YouTube video that you could easily do without ever showing your face on camera. I've used this software before. It's a very good tool to start making money on YouTube without showing your face. A ClickBank offer that you could sell with this is the Obsession Method. Brand new men's dating offer paying 75% on front end and 75% on all the entire back end. The biggest new launch in the men's niche for years, created by the guys behind multiple top 50 overall offers. And if you sell one of these, you will get $68. All you need to do is click on promote, add your account nickname, generate hot links, and here is your affiliate link. And if anybody goes through this link in the description of your video and buys from you, you will make $68 per sale. So is this the method you want to go to? Far From Average is the role model channel that we're looking at, and the system is basically to have the men's self-improvement niche. You would have the video tool VideoScribe, and then you will sell the product, the Obsession Method. If you want to go ahead with this, it's a really good way to start and make some money on YouTube, so you can maybe quit your job, work from home, travel the world, whatever you want to do.
Oh, Jane,
Now,
Jane, can you travel the world?
right here. But before that, remember to drop a like on this video. Also, subscribe to the ClickBank channel. Also, if you like my content, head over to my YouTube channel as well. The link should be in the description down below. And also, make sure you stay all the way to the end because I'm going to share you 17 faceless YouTube and ClickBank combinations. So the second channel that I'm going to show you is called Your Universe. This channel is getting 1 million views the last 30 days, making anywhere from $1,000 to $12,000 monthly earnings, all just from AdSense. I have a good ClickBank product that you can promote with this that makes a lot of money. You can see about 30,000 views each and every single day. And what they're making videos about is how the law of attraction works, how to remove subconscious blocks. Your reality will change when you do this. Manifest miracles while you sleep, music and affirmations, and this type of content. You've probably seen manifestation channels before, and this is exactly what it is. We can see that this is all stock video footage while they have some music and some audio in the background to make it even more interesting. So how you would make this channel is that you could go and do this completely for free with Pexels.com. This is free stock photos and videos shared by talented creators. All you have to do is search for meditation. You can click on videos in the top right here. And then all of these videos are free for you to use, and you will never get copyright striked. They don't have any copyright on them, and you can place all of these amazing videos into the software that I love called DaVinci Resolve. This software is one of the best video editors that you can get right now, all completely for free. So just click on free download right now for Mac, Windows, or Linux, then download some stock footage from Pexels.com, plop them into DaVinci Resolve with some voiceover and music on top of it. If you want royalty-free music, you can search YouTube Audio Library into Google and click on the first link. Since this is about meditation, manifestation, just click on Mood and then click on Calm. Here you can see all these ambient calm soundtracks that are all royalty free, that you can use, thousands of tracks that you can use in your video all for free. You just have to click on download, and here you can see it's downloading on your computer. A great ClickBank product you could sell is Soul Manifestation. Make thousands a day. This is a manifestation offer, and if you promote this, you'll make $23 average conversion. You can see that there's an initial conversion of $18 that you will get right away, but they also have recurring rebill in the back end, which allows you to make passive income. If you just click on the sales page, this is the website that they will land on if they click your affiliate link in the description of your video. And if somebody enters their name, goes through the funnel and buys, you will make $23 just for that. So can you visualize yourself making this Medium channel where your universe is the role model channel, where all you need to do is have the niche of manifestation, affirmations, law of attraction, that type of niche. The tool you use is DaVinci Resolve and also Pexels.com to download some free stock footage, and then you can sell this product called Soul Manifestation without ever showing your face. And also, if you don't want to use a voiceover yourself, you can easily go to Fiverr.com. Here you can search for voiceover. You can get hundreds of people to record your voiceover right here for $10, $25, $10, $10 right here with beautiful American male voiceover, so you don't even have to talk into the microphone. Well, maybe this is the type of channel you want to create. But if this is even too hard for you, I have one last one, which is the easiest for you to do. And this channel is called Body Hub. This channel is getting 2 million views the last 30 days, making anywhere from $3,000 to $27,000 monthly earnings. You can see about 50 to 80,000 views right here. And the content that they're producing, how to get bigger arms in 1 month at home, building muscle for skinny guys the easy way, home remedy for acne, what happens to your body when you drink celery juice. And you can see the video back here is actually an automated software that I also use to automate my YouTube channels. And this is really cool because it's extremely easy to use. The software is called Vidnami. So basically what Vidnami does is that it has intelligent clip selection where it uses artificial intelligence to read your text and automatically select video clips from our library of almost a
I feel like
million
that's what most of the
clips.
VSLs
I'll have a
on
link
these
for you
products
to
are made
get
out of.
20% off. I'm not going to sell you this software, but it's just that if you're going to pick it up, obviously you want probably 25% off. And I have a discount code that they gave privately to me. If you want to sell a ClickBank product, in the link in the description, there is many that is really good on ClickBank. All you have to do is click on this health and fitness button, and then you get all the top offers. Here you can see Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic, custom keto diet, BioFit. And the great thing about this, at each and every sale, you'll get like over $100 here. And it's always easier to sell one product than to sell, 3 or 4 products to get the same amount of money. So is this the channel that you want to go with? Body Hub being the role model channel, and the niche is obviously health, weight loss. You know that this is a huge niche out there. The tool that you can use is called Vidnami, and the product you can sell well. It's like, for example, Carbo Fix, but Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic, and all of those products are really good with this. Well, thank you for staying to the end, and I promised that I would share a private secret link so you can get 17 faceless YouTube and ClickBank product combinations. The private link, all you need to do is go to andyfl.com/17niches. I will not ask you for a sign up email. I'm on the ClickBank YouTube channel, so I just want to give a ton of value to all of you guys. These are amazing channels, and on top of that, I also put together a lot of helpful tools like DaVinci Resolve, Storyblocks. Here you got Vidnami link, as well as some animation softwares that I haven't talked about in this video. But if you want more content like this is what I do on my YouTube channel. I talk a lot about how to make money on YouTube without showing your face, without being on camera, while traveling in the world and trying to be entertaining and all that. But thank you so much for watching. Go to andyfl.com/17niches to get all of them. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the ClickBank YouTube channel, and I'll see you on my YouTube channel, hopefully again in the future.
Good job.
Thanks for sharing. I love that we can have before and after photos. There's, I guess, there's less censorship on YouTube, huh? Because they show the before and after, like weight loss creatives.
Yeah, I've heard
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a lot less restrictive on stuff like that.
Actually, we need a Jabia. He's an expert on video.
Right.
I can bring it to him. He was asking how you doing. He can make it so
There
many.
we go.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael, you've never
I
met
think that
Xavier.
tomorrow we're
You've
going
never
to
met him.
see
He's
something very
amazing guy.
similar.
Yeah, he's making like 1,000 video, like a boom, like a so big.
Oh, he's professional. He's a video editor.
So yeah, maybe I will talk to Jabia. So he said he's getting better.
So we need to create, I guess, do we have, so everyone's on,
also, I think that we can use
Skype?
all of this
Is it Skype?
image as a video. I have a video software as well. I can chuck it there and then make a video. I think a toilet, whatever, something like that. We can make a lot of video.
I'm just getting a sense that tomorrow we're going to see something similar.
Mhm.
And
it's
of course
a
they
teaser.
have
It's a
money.
teaser. Yes, a teaser.
They have one of those softwares that they bought like a corporate license,
Mhm.
and then
Really?
they can
Yeah.
resell it.
And then
So
they made also
selling
video
fast.
course step by step,
Uh-huh.
something like that. And then they want to have a sell the mentors as well. I think looks like
Of
similar.
course, that's how they make money through mentorship.
But
It's
we
signing
can
up.
do all together organically. So
We already know all the basics, so we're like
Yeah, so
six
tomorrow
weeks
let's
ahead.
go-
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go with that on mind, and then next Thursday we can basically decide if they provide value or basically they are like using somebody else programs and stuff.
Also, another one, can he bring the more people to our group? Who can grow our group?
Well,
Think about it.
depends on who's joining us.
Yeah, I'm selecting too. I'm contacting some of the health commission people. So it's
You don't want it to be too big though, because then we want everyone to have a voice. And
I
if
think
it's
I think it will be better this case because it's making the YouTube, we make more. Because we have a more video, we can advertise more. This one is a quantity.
Well, I mean, I would love for Xavier to come back. I mean, he
Yeah,
was such
I
a
will talk to
wonderful.
with the JBR. I can maybe send the video to JBR and have a look. Hey, JBR, how are you doing?
No, I mean, yes, I mean,
We need
I
you.
would that'll be great for him to come back to our group. That'll be amazing.
Yeah, he will be. I mean, I will ask how he's. I think he's not running the ad there because at the moment I'm not sure. Facebook,
Yeah, I think he took
Yeah.
a break to heal up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he had major surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a young guy. I can't believe it.
And then I'll bring some Korean product. Wait, okay.
I like that.
I'm not too sure about the Korean products. I'm just being transparent. We want to go with proven DXLs. That's
Open the just we will see what will happen.
We need the highest quality sourced Korean ingredients made in our FDA approved lab in the United States.
That's right.
100% organic. certified organic.
Make some.
Right.
with the
It only takes
ginseng.
10
We
seconds.
we could write the VSLs now. I swear to God, I could probably come up with some brilliant, ambulance story of dropping dead on the track.
Yes.
Being brought
That's
back to
right.
life
That's the
Like-
one.
by this
We have some
miracle
fun now.
product.
Yep. My toenail fungus got so bad, the ambulance had to take me away. And yeah, me too.
Yeah. They're all just variations on the theme, right?
You guys, we should have some. I think I have to put our video to the YouTube. We'll get the more attract people.
The registration I was able to sign up for wasn't until Monday. I don't know. It
I
was
think those are two
different
different
link
things.
or-
Yeah, well, I think,
Mhm.
yeah, so tomorrow there's a webinar, and I'm sure that's going to be a sales pitch webinar. And then they sent out the book your reservations with the basically
One-to-one
like
talk.
the one-to-one
Mhm.
talk, or maybe it's not one-to-one, but it's live sort of smaller groups. And so I think they're two different things. Now,
Oh.
granted, they're both part of the same funnel. I'm sure it's going to be to sell
Right.
the program. So tomorrow I think will be a good
Yeah.
introduction, because that's going to be the overall webinar to people that only in the inner circle. And so that'll be interesting to start with that.
Could you maybe post that in our UA group there?
Maybe, yeah.
Because I think I probably didn't get it because I'm not in the inner circle anymore.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold
Then,
on. I've got it.
yeah, you send.
Or even if you posted it here, I could.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat here in just 1 second. Let me pull up the email because I signed up for that a few days ago. So where is my link? Which email address did I give them is the real question. The power will begin in 1 day. Okay, so I bet if I just give you the webinar link, that would probably work, right? Let's see.
I wonder. Yeah.
Nick, I'm gonna forward it to you. I just saw your email address, so let me forward it to you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So here in the chat, I'll go ahead. So this is the I already signed up for the webinar. So
Oh.
this is the link they send me to join the webinar. I'm sure it's
Oh,
a generic link, so anyone could join
Right.
that. But that's at 6 p.m. my time
Pacific?
tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can make that.
Yeah.
So 6 p.m. gonna be 10 a.m. something like that in Korea. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that sounds
similar
okay.
to we had 7:30.
Let me double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 p.m. tomorrow. That's when that webinar is. So
Okay.
Pacific. You're Vancouver. You're Pacific, right?
Yep. Same.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Check it
Yeah,
out. See what they say.
Yep. I'm excited because it seems interesting, but I know that we are in their funnel, so it's clearly going to be a couple grand course. But maybe it's worthwhile some of us going together in on it so that we don't have to pay that much per person, especially if we're going to collaborate. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll consider before you may not want to hit buy during the webinar before we talk about it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And it should.
And I bet there'll be a
have,
time to register, right? Like they
there always is.
usually-
Yeah,
they
there always
always
is.
do that.
But it'll be a
Yeah.
week or two.
Who has a YouTube channel now?
I don't have a
don't?
YouTube
No.
channel.
Sid, you have a YouTube channel? No?
I do have one without use, but it is like Facebook. If you have one channel that have age, is going to be better.
Michael, you have?
Mm,
No? I have a YouTube
Well,
channel.
actually, I do have a personal one I don't really use. So yeah, I do, but I don't know how to access it. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, so it's, yeah, we should make collaborated YouTube channel together. So it's chuck all the video while we made it. So we will see,
mhm.
and then even we give it to Health Commission for free. We made some very nice $1,000, $2,000, a day
Mhm.
video.
We've already got our video library of 20
Yeah,
calls.
that's right. That is already Mike here. You can put the ClickBank $2,000 a day one, and then put the video. We give you free.
This is
Sign
a
up
very,
and
this
stuff.
is an interesting platform because we won't be using static images. We have to use video. So this will be a
No, I can make a static image, put together, make a video too, with the software.
No, but I mean, YouTube is all videos, like movements. So,
Mhm.
we have to
Yeah.
keep that into consideration that the audience wants to see videos, not like images put together.
You can image it to the video too. There is something they can
So
change the image to.
it is it's a different platform than, let's say, Facebook. So that's something to think about. But
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, guys.
So, but, I don't know if does anyone else need me to forward that webinar?
I've
Everyone
saved the link now, like, so I should be able to join tomorrow.
Okay.
Should be good. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
So yes, let's next Thursday we can all give our feedback on what we thought about all this with the whole YouTube thing. Yeah.
Yep.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna be rooting for you, Dave. I want
Thank
to
you.
see, and
Me,
I'm
me
sure
too.
Nick will be so excited.
Still can go to the very lower, still you can advertise Facebook, very lower budget, whatever, what do you think you are, and then you can do YouTube as an extra to Revit. Yeah.
My suggestion is just publish a new ad every day and then you'll get a sale.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
It's a pain in the butt, but if it guarantees you'll make $100 sale, then
Right.
That's
it's
good
worth-
idea. Yeah, good idea. And
that's what worked for me when I got my best week was $800 and something. So
Oh my
good
gosh,
job.
Lindsay, you're so close.
Yeah.
no, but for the whole week, it wasn't.
Oh, I see. It wasn't for the day. I thought it was
No. My best week, 7 days.
Oh, week. Okay, that's still great.
So I'm waiting on ClickBank to pay me that. so that
So you have some
so I
money
have
to do
money
something
to
else
do
with?
something else with.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's not horrible yet, but I'm dreading my American Express bill because I mean it's going to be a $3,000 bill this month, and luckily I'll be able to pay it because I made enough in the ads. But it starts to make me sweat because I'm like, I can't maintain that if something. I mean, if all my Facebook ads tank, I'm in trouble. So
Yeah. We'll figure something out. We are a smart group of people who are dedicated to figuring something out, right?
Yes. Lindsay, I want to talk to maybe Nate when with you guys something, Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have to talk to you tomorrow if that's possible.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks,
All right, guys.
everyone. Good
Have a
to
good
see
night.
ya.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
See you
Good
next
luck.
week.
See you guys next week. Have a
Bye.
good one.
Bye.
Bye.